There's a high possibility that someone related to ergo research is involved here. It got to the point that it was hypothesized that Shuji Akutsuki himself might be the culprit, and we didn't see someone resembling him. If we don't keep our spirits high, we'll never find the answers we're looking for. I slapped myself across the face in order to keep myself focused. That has to look weird.
Thinking about it now won't do us any good. Let's make sure everyone's rescued before we discuss it anymore. Don't worry, there's no way we can lose against most enemies as long as we stick together.
Most enemies?
Yukari-san.
We shouldn't be able to lose at all because we're all strong. But no, most enemies. There are some enemies that can kick our ass. Like, she just fucking admitted that. As usual, Junpei mumbles like an idiot and we sigh. Just after that, a familiar sensation runs through us and Fuka's voice echoes through our minds. This feeling, it's how Fuka communicates with us using her persona.
You hear me? Yukari-chan, Junpei-kun, can you hear me? Fuka, are you okay now? Yukari-chan, thank goodness. Teddy is helping me to strengthen my search ability. I had a vague idea of where you're all located, but I didn't have the strength to communicate with you on my own.
Oh, that's gross. When Teddy sneezes, it cuts through my head like a knife. Hey, are there any volume controls? My inner ears are ringing.
Fu-chan, my nose is at its limit.
Huh? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm gonna keep this short. I sense Lavras near you, Yukari-chan. I think Yukun and his friends are with her too. But I sense something large there too. It's possible that they're in combat.
Dun, dun, dun.
My sister is here? Where is she? Directly ahead of where you are. You should be able to reach them in no time.
Oh wow, so that group's gonna meet up next. Directly ahead. I look to the other end of the Moonlight Bridge and see another door there. That might lead us back into the school building. No shit! How did you not notice the door the first time? The communication cuts off. Our heads are still ringing from Teddy's nasal explosiveness, but now's not the time to be bothered by such things.
There's a door on the other side. That must be it.
Okay, let's go! Will you be alright, Aigis? My systems are not all at standard parameters, but they are steadily recovering.
What a team. We now know one another and begin running across the Moonlight Bridge. Because the handrails and bridge girders are twisted oddly, the roadway is wavy as well, making it hard to make progress on. The fog is thinner out here than inside the building, and the green light of the moon casts our shadows on the ground.
This kind of brings back a lot of memories, doesn't it? Kind of like reliving a page from our youth, isn't it?
Don't
Not
be
that much
ridiculous.
older, shit.
There's no way it would all fit on a single page. I agree. This place is deeply important to me. It's also where everything started. I cannot let my feelings from that time go to waste. That is why we cannot yield, no matter what.
Yes, we must keep living because Dorkun is being a door. But we want to protect and being able to yield. Memories of similar feelings come flooding back to me. We all made choices back then, and took control over the time we have now. For the sake of that, we can't allow ourselves to lose here. Okay, I was wondering how long that segment was going to be. Wow, like that looks like it's the end of their route entirely. Shit. Zoom out. Let's see. Yep, it is. Because here is the main route. So they're gonna meet up here. So this is probably gonna be long as shit too. I don't think there's any other open ones, is there? No. New ones will open up over here, I think. Or no? That'll be Mitsuru's route. Yeah, the other one should be new. Okay then. Tartarus Tragedy. I'll play as Labras. I don't like Akiko and I don't like Ken. I definitely don't like Ken. I don't know if I've established that enough, but I don't like Ken. Now that I've recovered from whatever that cross is doing to me, I have enough strength to walk on my own. Still, it seems that whatever wounds I suffered are greater than I thought. After we leave the music room, we climb up a flight of stairs and step into a covered passage. I don't know what the signs in this place mean, or even if they hold any meaning anymore, now that the city has become distorted, but it would seem that something called the classroom building is up ahead. We proceed down a long hallway that appears to go on endlessly. I can't tell whether the haze I see is because of the strange fog or my own fuzzy consciousness.
I'll be sure to return the favor with my fists.
While I'd been on the cross, I'd been thinking the entire time. We were the core of the Shadow Operatives, but we'd all fallen into the enemy's hands so easily, without any hope of escape. My own powerlessness frustrates me. But even then, I keep calm. We still have comrades, Ken, Koromaru, and now our new member, Labris. They've grown so much, and we were able to save me even after I made such a colossal blunder. Is that gunfire I hear? Well, that should be Naoto. The sounds ring out continuously as if a battle is taking place nearby. We run in the direction the sounds are coming from.
What is this place? Doesn't feel like anywhere else.
It's the entrance to Tartarus!
Sonata-san, this...
Talk about having bad taste. Whoever's doing this really wants this to be the entrance to hell.
Ah, this is Tartarus, the entrance hall to that tower. 3 years ago we would gather here day after day to challenge the seemingly infinite labyrinth. We lost and gained so much here, a number of emotions flicker through my mind.
Mitsuno-san!
Labris' voice echoes across the hall. I turn to look and see Mitsuru up on a cross in the corner of the room. Her head hangs low and she seems to be unconscious. That cross must be draining her power, just like what happened to me while I had been on a cross.
Mitsuno-san, we'll get you down at once!
Look out!
Naoto's shadow, I assume? When we try to rush to her side, a barrage of bullets, well, it could be Igus too, breaks across the floor, striking sparks in front of us. When the storm of gunfire finally dies away, the air is filled with white smoke, quite unlike the red fog that drifts about the area. Yeah, that should be
Confirming the
Igus.
presence
Yep.
of additional targets for elimination. Seriously, you keep coming one after another.
Igus.
Oh, there should be no problem. You can stay here and watch while I deal with them. It should take no time at all.
Additional targets for elimination? Who? There are other people who had apparently been fighting Igus, rather, this fake Igus, when we showed up.
Yukon!
Akihiko-san! Labris!
Oh, shit.
Master?
Labris is here too?
I immediately understand the situation. The rules of the fights here state that battles must be one-on-one, and I see those red pillars surrounding you, his friends, and the fake Igus. Most likely you had been fighting Igus while protecting Yosuke and Shige, who were already exhausted. The battle itself is one-on-one, but there's no rule saying that you can't attack your opponent's companions if they happen to be in the ring at the time. Seriously, these rules that are convenient only for the enemy are really getting on my nerves. The situation, though, the persona users of Inaba, their skills and abilities are far beyond the ordinary. To think that they would be cornered this badly.
What's going on? You did this, didn't you?
As Labris lashes out in confusion and anger, the shadow taking Igus' form answers with a twisted smile.
Of course I did, sister. I am a weapon. It is my mission to follow orders and eliminate all targets. Now, sister, why are you getting in my way?
Oh
Get in
god.
your way!
As you may have guessed, I am a duplicate of Igus, but I am such an exact copy of her specifications that I may as well be the real thing. I will carry out my master's orders. I cannot
Oh, man.
why you, a fellow machine, are trying to prevent me from carrying out my task.
Because you're a villain, that's
You're
why.
a tool, just as I am, sister.
Wasn't Aegis the last shadow we encountered? So
And now,
I'm not sure who's gonna be the last one this time.
the shadow operatives control you, while I take my orders from my master. Isn't that the only real difference between us?
Stop being such a
Thank you.
bitch.
I'm doing this to my own free will.
Free will. Is that what you base your argument on?
Oh my god,
Abilities
just
are nothing but
activated
data,
super
but
deluxe
zeros
bitch
in
mode.
our minds. How can you prove that what you know is true? That your mind wasn't written over?
Damn. A straightforward answer, taking into account Labrys's mechanical nature. This isn't good. Aegis is probably the closest person to Labrys, and like this fake said, if you really wanted to use Labrys as a weapon, we could probably manipulate her memories to some extent. On top of that, there's no way to prove to Labrys that we've never done something like that to her. Damn, what a move. Labrys's faith in us must be...
Hey, Labyrinth!
Sonata-san, let's leave this to her. I'm sure she'll be fine.
Kenneth's eyes fixed on Labrys, even as he calls out to me. I see. These guys have just met, but they're already formed a bond through whatever battles they've faced so far. Social link, go! They believe in one another.
Sorry about that. You're right. I should trust in her.
Sister, friendship and trust means nothing to the likes of us. Yet you still attempt to fight me.
You're wrong. I'm an anti-shadow weapon, too. I can understand what you're saying. But there's something I'm even more sure of. Aegis told me that going through the joy and pain of different things made her into who she is now. I remember...
She was also basically a fucking human at the end of Persona 3. Like, she was barely mechanical at all, and she's progressed so much since the end of that game. Hell, really was kind of in the answer that started. But they realized what they were doing didn't make any fucking sense.
They're my heart.
Labrys.
S-A-W-F-T. Soft? The fake Aegis calls out into thin air. This creature, a lump of shadow, has a master? Who in the world could she be calling out to?
Testing, testing. What's this? A dumb old machine calling me up? What nerve? I'm a busy bear.
Forgive me, but I have a favor I must ask of you. Please lift the barriers on this battlefield and allow these people to come inside.
Huh? You want to let us in?
I want to fight them. I wish to crush all their bonds before my sister's very eyes.
Damn.
What?
Oh, for Pete's sake. When you make a copy of a real person, the copy gets all the quirks of their personality too. Ah!
Of course, it's how else would that work?
Persona fragments from those dried up old husks. You might get fresher ones from those guys.
Persona fragments?
Oh, did I say too much? Anyway, let's have a ring change!
As the voice of the vulgar fake Teddy calls out, new red pillars descend and the old pillars shatter in response. The new pillars drive into the four corners of the room, making this entire classroom into a fighting arena.
Are you alright?
Yosuke-kun. Chie!
We rush over to you and his friends to check on them. Good, none of them seem to be that badly hurt. After we ensure their safety, we turn to face the fake Aegis again.
Thank you for inviting us in before your battle completed. But we're not gonna show you any mercy.
There is no need to thank me. I am about to eliminate all of you right now.
I'm about to whoop your fucking ass with that Labrys.
Come back as well.
No, shut the fuck up, Akiko.
You guys seem a little different from what I was expecting you to be. But I won't be fooled. I'll protect everyone with all my strength.
Labrys, we're about to kick her fucking ass.